Okay, carrying on with another episode of another fine myth movie making. We've got the novel we're just getting into, we've got the screenplay, we've got some prompts. So yeah, where were we last time? We were talking about the lizard bird, made lizard bird. So yeah, at this point I'm thinking, here we go. I risked a glance at Garkin. He was draped over his chair, feet dangling. His entire apparently devoted to the lizard bird. So we want Garkin sitting in his chair. So as a way to start to organise some of all this stuff that's not necessarily script, I'm going to use LibreCalc. That was what was built in here. But I can just export it as anything anyway, so I can open it as something different. And yeah, so what's the next kind of line we're after? I risked a glance at Garkin. He was draped over his chair. Now that's something that the narrator can be saying. So I'm just for consistency, I'm going to keep the notes on everyone whether I've got them or not. So the narrator says, I risked a glance at Garkin. He was draped over his chair, feet dangling, his entire attention apparently devoted to a bird I'd seen. Now, a lot of this description here is, it could be described through the use of the video, or the image. Now it says here, a lizard bird I had snared, I might add. Again, with creative license. I might say another flashback. We're basically trying to introduce the lead character. So, like early on in the beginning of the novel, if we show a few flashbacks, we can kind of go pre the story and get more of an insight into what the actual character's history is. So I have a flashback of a lead character trapping lizard birds. In a field. Because they might be like in an open field. So, and again, it's all included in this world, so there should be things included of the world. Trapping lizard birds in a field. Yeah. Concentration indeed. He looked up suddenly and our eyes met. It was too late to look away, so I simply looked back at him. This is just an instruction for the direction. It's not really part of the script. So this would be like a director's note. I'm not sure how you do that in the... He looked up... So who's he? He looked up suddenly and so Garkin. Garkin looks, and it's changing this to present tense. So that's part of going through the novel, is turning changing the tenses. Garkin looks up suddenly and their eyes meet. It is too late to look away, so lead character simply looks back at him. Okay. Hungry? That's this Garkin speaking. His grease-flecked salt and pepper beard was suddenly framing a wolfish grin. Then show me how much you've been practicing. Hungry? Then show me how much you've been practicing. So that's Garkin. Hungry? Then show me how much you've been practicing. His grease-flecked salt and pepper beard. Now this is part of the description of Garkin. His grease-flecked salt and pepper beard and a wolfish grin. So, well, he's not always got a wolfish grin, so that's not his. Grease-flecked salt and pepper beard. Well, he has a salt and pepper beard, right? So the character we put in originally was so an old wizard. So this is the character Garkin. So what we can do now is we can basically bring this over into another way of doing it. We'd bring it into this LibreOffice OBS Studio. So what we can have now, we have a sheet, and our first sheet, we'll call it characters. So this is for, these are our characters. So what do we want? We want character's name. So we have well, actually our first character, in order of appearance, is the narrator, and the narrator is the internal thoughts of the lead character. Right, so that's our first character. And then of course we got the lead character. We've also got the lead character's mother and the lead character's father, and also things like other family members, friends, acquaintances, all the different people that are in the world. So obviously there's going to be a lot of actors involved, but yeah. So that's kind of these secondary characters. So maybe we should put those in a different place. We'll insert another sheet. Okay. So these are characters 2, secondary. Right, bring the sheet around. Right, so those 2. Oh, copy all that. It's just a quick way of doing it, I reckon. And then drop it in there. Yeah, and then just delete that stuff. There you go. Job done. Don't need that. Right, so we're going to save this again in our. This is not images, is it? We want a new folder. How do you do that on it? Well, these are, what's this, like some kind of, well, these are text files and stuff like that. So this is another fine myth. What is it? There. Characters. Oh, another fine myth world. Hey. Right, so here we don't want mother and father, there, don't we? So here we Garkin. Garkin. So internal thought. So then basically, we've got like a description. So a description of Garkin. Now, if on the original, here obviously we've got the lead character, whose name we don't know yet according to the story. But this, this is what he looks like. So he's, can you perceive an age for him? And he's got brownish trousers and a reddish shirt and stuff. So we can start to basically describe these characters. So he's like a young man, or what do you call an older teenager? Or a young man. He's got like a reddish shirt and like brown trousers, brown pants. There's an American in it, pants. A reddish shirt and brown pants. Trousers. What was his hair like? It was like kind of reddy browny, like almost gingery brown. Was it? Which all looks different colours in different light. So reddish brown. What do you call that? Strawberry blonde. That'll have the reds in it. It'll have the dark, like blonde's got dark brown in it as well. So reddish brown, ruby blonde hair, and is he strawberry blonde? I don't know. Could be ginger. I mean, make him a ginger. Yeah, why not? Redhead. Well, it's red and green, isn't it? So yeah, we can work with that. We get the character development on it, and. He's kind of slim, is he? Slimish, slim build. Well, that's the build. There's a build. type of build is. What's this? His hair. And what's these? Clothes. And funnily enough, you know, all these details when you're putting in this, so the height. So what do we imagine their height is? So from this character here, how high do you think he is? 5'9", 5'10", 5'11". Well, he's growing lad, isn't he? I mean, he's scooting down as well. Right. 5'9". You probably do it in meters, and that would set up some mathematical complex equation to translate it. Well, Garkin's like obviously going to be shorter, and he's like kind of a short, like, what do you reckon? He's like 5'5". Yeah, now he's bald. He's not. He's kind of like, you know. Well, we don't know. We haven't had a description of him yet, but what we do know is his hair. We know his hair. So Garkin's hair is salt and pepper. Salt and pepper. He's got, you know, he's got beard. Salt and pepper beard. So salt and pepper beard. So these are, yeah, these are the characters. So description. So actually, what's their role? Insert a new column after. So Garkin is a wizard, and the lead character is a wizard's apprentice. He. Hungry. He's trying to frame a wolfish grin. The wizard has a wolfish grin and is looking at the viewer. That's a bit casual, isn't it? Try again. So Garkin is saying, like, hungry? Then show me you've been practicing. Hungry? Grin. Salt and pepper beard, a wolfish grin. Right, we can come back to that. Show me you've been practicing. Prompt. Oh no, prompt. Inside an old wizard huts.